going on, you guys? Jeff Manaway here, and welcome back to the Pet Simulator video. Now today in this video I'm going to be going into an in-depth review on how the dark matter machine works, because I actually had a lot of questions on the last video. I know it was a very long time ago, obviously, but I did get a lot of questions in the comments on how this thing works. So I'm just going to be going through and answering pretty much every question that was there, or at least that I can answer. So let's get straight into it. So the first question is, so it will always turn dark matter 100%, even though I only put one of the same pet on, like, we can go in a rainbow. So basically, yeah, it will always turn 100% no matter how many pets you take in. The only thing is, it's time consuming. So, for example, if you put one pet in, it will take 5 days. But if you put like 5 pets in, it only take 5 hours. So depending on what you want to do, just put a certain amount of pets in, and it'll always come out 100%. Alright, so the next question is, if you put a mythical pet with, for example, royalty enchantment on it, does the enchantment get removed or changed? Now, this is actually an interesting question, because I don't 100% know the answer, but I believe the enchantment is not changed, because if it was changed, then it would be kind of weird for the enchantment to change, because no matter what you put on that pet, even though the rarity changes, it shouldn't change the enchantment, because I wouldn't say the same thing goes for golden rainbow, but I believe the enchantment doesn't change. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'll make another video on this sometime in the future to see if that works. Alright, so the next question is, I want to take my pets back into the dark matter machine. How do I take it back, or is it not possible? Yes, it is not possible to take your pets out of the dark matter machine. If you put it in, it's staying in. Basically, you're making a decision here. Do you really want this pet to be dark matter, or do you not want to wait the time, and you just want to keep the pet for the next update for grinding or something? The next question is, do you need an exact login time? Now, you don't really need an exact login time, because it doesn't matter what time you log in. When the pet is ready, all you need to do is wait that certain amount of time, and then once that time is done, it'll be ready to claim. And the next question is, does the dark matter machine increase your pet's damage? Yes, it does. When it comes out of dark matter, I believe it doubles or triples the damage. So, that's that. The next question is, if I put like 4, do I get 4, or do the 3 just lower the time? Basically, if you put in a certain amount of pets, you only get 1 back. You will not get multiple back if you put multiple in. You only get 1 pet. It is only to decrease the time, or you could just pay Robux to get it immediately. But I would recommend, if you're fine with waiting the time, then I would wait the time. But if you want to get it like the day of or the next day, then I'd recommend putting more in. The next question is, do you need to be in the game for the timer to go down? Because when I did, you went to play another game for an hour, and it still says 1 day. Now, here's the thing. The timer is a bit confusing, because when you put 1 pet in, it says 5 days, but it immediately goes down to 4. Now, the reason for that is, when you put it in, it's set to exactly 5 days. So when a second passes, it goes to 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 59 seconds. So that's the reason that happens. But there isn't exact hour times, because you cannot see that. So I'm not really sure why it would still say 1 day if you waited a day, but if you waited an hour, it's probably because there's still, like, for example, like 22 hours to go on that day. Who knows? Next question is, if I convert pets and don't want to wait long, you get only 1 pet, or all you put in? I answered this question earlier, actually, and yes, you only get 1 pet. The next question is it 100% for each amount of pet? Yes, it's 100%. You'll always get a dark matter, no matter how many you put in. It's just time consuming. Alright, basically the questions are repeating. I did answer all of these questions, so let me just scroll through and let me see if there's any more. So give me 1 second. Some of these I don't have explanations to, so I'm sorry about that. If you asked a question that wasn't answered. Okay, so here's the thing. The next question is, I put 6 parameters in a dark matter machine and it said it'll be ready in 4 days. But it's already been 4 days and it still says it'll be ready in 1 day. So here's the problem with that. Again, I said this earlier, when you put in a dark matter machine, when you put a pet in a dark matter machine and it says it'll be ready in maybe 5 days or so, it's exactly 5 days. So when a second goes by, it'll be 4 days and 23 hours and 59 seconds. So since you waited the 4 days, it still says 1 day, it probably means exactly 1 day left, or it's rounding up and it says it's saying 1 day left. At least I think that's what that means. So, yeah, that was pretty much all the questions in the comment section. So if you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like button down below, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next video, which hopefully be tomorrow or later today.